Hey viewers, if you would like to get too soon trending news videos, please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us. This week, stellar performances served as the focal point as Salem is shaken by Holly's overdose. Emotions are running high despite the fact that some characters are becoming more empathetic and others are moving in a dark direction. And thankfully that has allowed this story to sail through a few dubious plot holes and get off to a great start this year. Core emotional. I think the fact that we're hearing grounded stories this week has been one of my favorite things about it. Granted, Ava and Stefan's involvement in drug trafficking is a plot point exclusive to soap operas, but an adolescent overdose. An excessive number of people can comprehend that. Furthermore, it's nice to see some humanity here at last because lately, I've found the whole "we need to solve this drug problem in Salem, just like the rest of America" thing to be a little abrupt and absurd. Yes, Holly was completely unprepared for this, even with the background of the joint and her inebriation. However, I'm glad they didn't give the impression that she had a serious drug problem that we hadn't previously seen. Instead, they made it seem more like she was acting out like a teenager and taking bad pills. Character development is currently the central focus of this story, even though some of its elements might only occur during the day. Regarding Tate, everything has been heartbreaking, starting with that frantic text to Brady, "Dad, help," and ending with him pleading with Theresa, "Please don't let them take me, Mom." Jamie Martin Mann has been excellent at handling the intense emotional labor. Tate is just a scared little child who is in a tight spot and just wants his parents to fix everything. When he attempted to tell the truth, EJ didn't want to believe him. He isn't taking the rape because he believes Holly will be protected, but rather because he wants to keep his dad out of jail. EJ intended to sacrifice Brady or Tate, or both, if possible. Tate took the action he believed was necessary because neither of them was an option. Even when they're trying to do the right thing, teenagers sometimes lack the maturity to see the long-term effects of their actions. And as a result, he is currently facing adult charges and being sent to a prison where he has no business being. And because of EJ. But even I'm a little concerned because I see this going really wrong for him in prison. Just don't disappear into it like Gabby did. Pressing it. Regarding EJ, given how obviously he's acting out on a personal level, you would think there would be some kind of oversight. However, a portion of that is due to the fact that it's the only approach he is familiar with. We can see how powerless he feels in Nicole's presence. We were able to see how much he's struggling to keep himself together, especially this past week. EJ's tendency is to laze out. In contrast to Gabby, who is obviously seeking petty retribution, he might even believe that what he's doing with Tate is right. He is currently blinded because he is incapable of understanding what it means to be helpless, or that loving someone unconditionally doesn't entail doing everything for them. Rather, it simply means being there for them through everything. Because he very obviously gave up the consoling ground to Eric this week in order to pursue his grudge. And that will not strengthen his relationship with Nicole. In fact, it's pushing Eric and Nicole into each other's arms and preparing them to become emotionally dependent on one another when the truth is revealed. Though, to be fair, EJ is unaware of what lies ahead for them. This could be the beginning of the end.